So the big 100 has come and gone. CAW All Stars 10 has come and gone. And what do they both have in common? Up to this point, they are the epitome of their respective shows. CAW All Stars 10, without a doubt, the best spectacular in the CAW All Stars name. Adrenaline 100, the big 100. The best CCL show to have such yet been recorded. And a big part of that, on the CCL part, was the dominance, nay, the superiority of the Doctor's Order. Several shows aired on Big 100 Day. Several. And I want to start with one man who impressed me probably more than anybody else. Chronic. Chronic had 3 shows that day and all 3 victories, dispatching one opponent, Adam Oliver, in less than 12 seconds. Adam Oliver couldn't even last as long as Rick Pitino. That is sad. Chronic, I've said it to you personally. It's why I have you in the Doctor's Order. And it's why I've represented you in a few other federations as well. You have perhaps one of the brightest futures I've ever seen for somebody in CAW. All of you do. But Mason, you took a huge step on that night. Let's move on. Nitro. Phenomenal showing. You know, it's long said that your first child stands with you the most. In Nitro, you were the first member to relaunch this new Doctor's Order. So in a way, as I've also told you, you are my first child and you did not disappoint me. You went on and had a spectacular showing, one of which I dare say we may not have won. Which brings me to the final of the 3 that competed against the Blacklist, the Ben Hopkins brand. Ben, you got the pin, and then, my friend, you went out and knocked out the promo of the century, slandering all these bastards that said we weren't going to win. Just like you know I would have done. See, the fact of the matter is this. We beat the Blacklist at the Big 100. Just like we've been beating the Blacklist ever since Shazeen stopped getting beaten by her bastard of a husband. The facts are this. We are better than the Blacklist, and we have proven it definitively now. And we're moving on to bigger and better things. Which brings me to Brandon Wolf. Brandon at CAW All Stars 10, with me at the commentator table, you put on the showing of a lifetime against Fisk. You took everything, and I mean everything, that Fisk could throw at you, and you dominated. You still won because you had the heart of a champion and the soul of a wolf. You do not stop. This brings me to something else, a little bit closer to home to my heart. Someone else that doesn't stop. Ray Gettys. Ray, what I did to you, the Big 100, I would have done to anybody, not just you, who questioned my methods. Now, you learned your lesson, I know. And obviously, you've shown that you're not going to stop. because you're relentless. And that's what drew me to you in the first place. Because you are relentless. You are a fighter. You are a champion. But there's one thing you're not, Ray. And that's where the you and I dynamic was so good. You were not a ring general like myself. And Ray, I have several students under my tutelage now. You're one man, and you're one man that's going to give us one hell of a fight. Don't get me wrong. I am fully aware. But what good is one fighter and two washed up has-beens with big money at your side? What good are the three of you against an army of people controlled and people taught and refined by myself? Think about that one.